We watched Naruto openings, we watched Naruto Shippuden openings, and now we're watching the Boruto openings. Hope you're all doing fantastic, and today we are watching all 12 of the openings from Boruto, which a lot of people seem to be kind of down on in the comments of the last two videos compared to Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. So honestly, I'm excited to kind of give it a chance and give it a shot compared to the other two shows today. A ton of you also suggested I watch the Shippuden endings, and you'll be happy to know that that video is completely free to watch over on my Patreon, the link for which can be found down in the description. Side note, I'm also watching Sword Art Online over on my Patreon, and I just finished the first arc, and man, was that ending crazy. Last thing before we start the openings, I recently released a poll over on the community tab here on YouTube for what my next openings reaction should be, and it is a very tight race right now between Gintama and Fairy Tail openings. So if you're interested in seeing one of those more than the other, definitely head on over to that poll and give it a vote. Hope you're all having a great start to 2024, and without further ado, let's watch some Boruto openings. If I remember correctly from a comment left on one of the previous videos, I think Boruto is set like a few years after the end of Naruto Shippuden, and I think it's one of Naruto's relatives who's the main character. Other than that, I have no information about what this show is about. Excited to learn more, hopefully, in today's openings, so let's go ahead and do it. We're going to start things off with opening 1. Here we go. Very colorful to start us off. Oh, I like that transition. What did that say? Naruto Next Generations. So it's my understanding also that this is essentially a continuation of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden in the sense that it's connected to it, but not in the sense that it is a completely separate story. Am I correct in that assumption? Because he looks like Naruto. He or she, actually, I can't tell. I feel like it. I kind of feel like an idiot for not knowing that still. I think it's a guy. It's very colorful. I'll give it that. Okay, there's the faces in the rock formation. Oh, wait. Okay, that last person we just saw, I think I've seen that guy in the Shippuden or the original Naruto openings, I want to say. It looked very similar. This guy... Wait, is that Naruto? I think that's Naruto. So he's in this show. I did not realize that. Yeah, that's him, I think. Naruto Next Generations. Nice. I'd say that was a pretty strong first opening. I got a sense that now Naruto is still involved in this show in some way. He's obviously a bit older. There's this new character, Boruto, who I think is one of his relatives, who's sort of taking up the mantle. And the show, maybe the subtitle of Naruto Next Generations, even hints at that a little bit too. Opening 2 is up next. And again, this one is still subtitled Naruto Next Generations. And maybe that's actually what the entire show of Boruto is subtitled. Not entirely sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and we'll start opening 2. The transitions have been pretty good. There was a really good one in the first opening too. So I wonder what the ability is called that allows him to sort of like transform into multiple versions of himself. Because I think Naruto does something to the same effect as that in the original Naruto openings, I want to say. I like the song a lot too. What's her name? I wish I could actually read these. It's going so fast. Nara? Noji? So this is kind of like a fun opening because it's an introduction into the characters. Mitsuki. Okay. Oh, I would see. Maybe that's why people don't feel strongly about Boruto. I get the sense that maybe the reason it seems like people are disappointed with this show compared to Naruto and Shippuden is perhaps because they feel like Naruto was changed in some way because he's actually in the show. So maybe they do something with the character that people didn't like who are fans of the original. Little Glee Monster is the artist of this. The songs have both been really good so far. Oh, cool. All the old characters are... and new characters. I like that one a lot. I think I might have even liked the second one a tad bit more than the first. I feel like I got a sense of sort of a larger cast of characters that's going to be involved here. Again, it was going so fast that it was tough for me to actually read their names, but at least I got, you know, some visualization of who each of them are going to be throughout the show. So again, the other thing I would note is that I'd love to know more about the relationship between Naruto and Boruto and kind of how that pertains to the show itself. So opening number 3 is up next. I believe the title for this one is called It's All in the Game. The song sounds tough so far. There's always an interesting transition at the beginning. I would argue this one was the weakest of the 3 so far. The song is arguably the strongest, though. Or I guess that's a personal preference, but... Oh, wait, this guy with the tattoo. I think this is the dude from... I know he's in Shippuden, and I think he's in the original Naruto. Because I definitely recognize this guy. Wonder what the necklace means. It almost looks like a whistle. Huh. Ooh. I don't think we've seen that dude he was fighting before in the openings. Ooh, that person looks cool. Wait, I think that was Naruto who we just saw there. I'm pretty sure. Huh. Okay, pretty strong, pretty strong. Liked it. I would be curious to know how people feel about Boruto as a character. Because after watching these first 3 openings, I really think I would like him as a character. But I don't know if him as a character is what people don't enjoy about the show, or if it's something else. So let me know specifically about the character of Boruto. Is that something that makes the show better or worse? Up next is opening number 4, and this one is titled Lonely Go. Man, hot take here. I would say the music from the Boruto openings so far arguably has been better. Maybe even, I would say, better than the Naruto and Shippuden openings. I know, hot take. I'm just saying I like the music a lot so far. Oh, it's little Boruto. This is his other friend we've seen in a couple of the other openings. Oh, interesting. Is this Boruto's mother? Maybe a little sister or brother? Little sister? Wait, is Naruto his dad? I would be really interested to know that. Also, what's going on with Naruto's hand? Ooh. Something came out of his eye right there. This one is awesome. Is she breathing fire? Nice. Wonder what that thing was they were fighting. These two friends of his seem pretty interesting too. Especially, I'd love to know more about the one who's got kind of the really pale skin. The thing I would note about that one is I think we got to look at someone who I would think would be Boruto's mother, maybe a little sister. Still not sure exactly how he's related to Naruto, but it seems like Naruto might be his dad even. Perhaps we'll get a better inkling in the rest of the openings, but opening number 5 is called Golden Time. Let's do it. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just firmly take the position that I like the Boruto music the most. Hot take. We love a good training montage. Look, everyone's still Naruto running, even back then. Okay, so we've seen her on the far left, and we've seen this guy on the far right. I think we've seen the guy between Boruto and his friend with the blue robe and the pale skin. I'm pretty sure we've seen this guy before. But not as much as the other two, obviously. That was, okay, I think that was the old guard of people who used to be in Shippuden and Naruto. So maybe they added someone new to the core group. Maybe we haven't seen that guy yet. Ooh, this part of the music is, I'm liking it. She breathes fire. That's her thing. I've gathered that. Oh, that's sick. I like that. Wait, was that Sasuke? The guy that Naruto always fought? So I think they've added a new core member to the group, it feels like. At least, I think that's who that other person is. Prior to that opening, I think the only, like, really good buddies of Boruto who we had seen were the girl who could breathe fire and the guy wears the blue and with kind of the pale white skin. So maybe their group is growing. Not sure if it will get even more than 4, maybe. But that was kind of the main takeaway I had from opening 5, is that there's sort of a new core person of this group. Will it grow more? Let's find out in opening 6. This one is titled Teenage Dream. Not the Katy Perry song. Okay, we've seen all these people before. Is this green guy related to the guy that looks exactly like him from the Naruto and the Shippuden openings? I mean, they are like the spitting image of each other. That's got to be the other guy's son. Wait, that was young Naruto. Huh. Who was grabbing Boruto's hand right there. There's that transition. Ooh. Visually, this might be my favorite. Okay, here's Naruto. Now they're the same age in this opening. I like this a lot. This is fun. I like this one. Miwa. Okay. So what I'm also gathering is maybe their core group, while it might be just like those 3 other people, there's also some supplementary characters that I think in certain openings and probably certain parts of the show also encompass the core group, if you will. Like this guy and this girl and this girl. Like, we've seen them all before in the openings. But they haven't necessarily been as featured as much as some of the others. Oh, that's a great shot. Loved that one. Hey, honestly, I think that one is my favorite so far, opening number 6. Although, I will say, visually, by far my favorite. The song, could be better, could be worse, but I think overall, I'm gonna still say opening 6 has been my favorite so far. I really enjoyed seeing like Boruto and Naruto at the same age stage, kind of like going through the openings together. And then the very beginning of that opening especially was really visually appealing. I'm going to say that one was my favorite. So apparently there's also 2 other versions of opening 6 that are very, very similar. I actually just watched both of them off camera. And I will say the main difference I saw in both versions 2 and 3 compared to version 1 was that the Naruto in those openings is actually like the present day Naruto, like aged up modern time, and not the like throwback young Naruto. I kind of like it the way it is in version 1, if I'm being honest. So just so you know, there are 2 other versions of that last opening, but my preference is still definitely the first one. So having said all of that, opening 7, I am not even going to attempt what the title of this one is because I would significantly butcher it, but I'm just going to go ahead and we'll hop into the beginning of this one. Ooh. All right. We really haven't had like a significant sense of we really haven't had like a significant sense of any antagonist per se up to this point in the Boruto openings, or if we have, it hasn't been, you know, kind of held on the screen for an extended period of time in a way kind of like it just was, which would indicate that might be a bad guy that we're going to see a lot of in the show. Wait, are they older? Did they just age up between opening 6 and opening 7? Oh, I think they are older. Am I making that up? I'll have to take a closer look. They seem older. Now, what are these? Ooh. Wait, this is taking place inside of one of those, like, I don't know what you call them, like in a hospital. The IV bag. It looked like this is inside something that resembles an IV bag. Ooh, have not seen these people yet that I'm aware of. Now, maybe these are the bad guys. I'm pretty sure there was an age up here. The characters look older. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what just blew up. Now, who is this? Is this his buddy with the pale skin? Oh. I wonder what that shadow at the end represents. I guess the most obvious thing that we can take away from that one is that I think there's a time skip at this point in the show, I would imagine, because most of the characters did feel a little bit taller, a little bit older, and maybe that would also be indicated by kind of the darker themes we saw in that opening. Probably the darkest of the 7 openings we've seen so far, I would say, but I still liked it a lot. We've got opening number 8 up next. This one is just simply called Aku. Okay, the person with the little tattoo right below the eye seems to be a bad guy. But I think that was a different person. Oh, no. Was this who we just saw, or was it someone else? I think it was that guy in the center. Interesting style on this one. Gotta say, not the hugest fan of this one so far. Oh, wait a second. This person right here had the little thing below the eye. Looks like this is maybe the bad guy at a certain point before he becomes the bad guy? Yeah, like, see what I mean? Oh, wait. I haven't. Wait, who is this? Oh, wait. Who is fighting who here? So this is Boruto. He's got the new mark on his eye. There's the guy in the blue who's not the other guy in the blue with the pale skin. And then there's the big bad guy who had the tattoo right below the eye. And I can't figure out who's fighting who in this so far. Huh. Okay, so my theory, here we'll let this end, might be off here, but it feels like what they're trying to do is take Boruto in the same way that Naruto was to Sasuke and make Boruto and whoever this person is sort of have that yin-yang symbolism going on as well. At least that's kind of the vibe I was getting. It wasn't big on the first half of that opening, but it definitely kicked it up a notch for me. I think that one did a great job of storytelling in particular in the second half. So it was probably one of my stronger openings that I've seen in the end. We've got 4 openings remaining. Ooh, this one might be at 60 FPS, just a fair warning for those of you. I know a lot of you out there, you know, are fans of just the 30 FPS, the way it was meant to be. This one is going to be at 60. I apologize in advance. But as I said, this is our 4th to last opening, opening number 9. So without further ado, let's hop into this one. Oh, I think I'm becoming more and more of a true anime watcher in the sense that, by the way, this guy, I'm almost certain what they're doing with him and Boruto feels like what they did with Naruto and Sasuke in the last set of openings. I'm becoming more of like an anime purist in the sense that I see this 60 FPS and I'm like, ooh, ooh. Like, I can see what a lot of you guys told me months ago when I accidentally watched a lot of them in 60 FPS. Oh, it just feels a little off-putting, you know what I'm saying? All right, I won't try to comment on the 60 FPS anymore. Yeah, there's definitely some yin-yang stuff going on with this dude and Boruto. I mean, I think it's very intentional. It feels like Naruto and Sasuke. I would argue the openings have felt like they've gotten a little bit stronger in the last couple. Wait, that guy, his arm was missing. This dude's arm is missing. Oh, is that Naruto laying on the ground? Oh, wait. Did I just spoil something for me? Is the reason people don't like Boruto because something bad happens to Naruto in this season of the show? Wait, and is this Sasuke? I'm so intrigued. Would it be accurate to describe... Wait. Is this... Okay, theory. Is this Boruto's older brother? And is Naruto Boruto's dad? Because these are the two, the mom and the daughter that we saw earlier who was hugging Boruto. Oh, man. So many theories I could throw out. That one felt like a memoir to Naruto. I'm really hoping something bad doesn't happen to him at this point in the show. Ooh, I don't know. I might have just had something spoiled for me. Again, if you're gonna comment on this video, please no spoilers if you can help it. Would love to watch this at some point someday. Even Boruto. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch Naruto and Shippuden at some point. But I would like to probably watch Boruto too if it's, you know, essentially a connection to the original story. But anyways, I still liked opening 9 a lot, especially the ending, because I got kind of excited about a couple different things there. So opening number 10 is up next. Oh, and unfortunately, this one is also in 60 FPS. I'm really hoping the last two aren't as well. We'll find out, I guess, shortly. But here we go. Opening 10. Oh, no. Is that Naruto's headband? I mean, the 60 FPS, it makes it look nice, but it's a little too smooth, you know what I'm saying? Wow. That looks cool, you gotta admit. I want to know that dude's name. Okay, we've seen her. We've seen her. Wait, okay, so that girl that dude was holding there just a split second ago, I think that's Boruto's sister, I want to say. And maybe she gets kidnapped in this part of the show? Okay, we've seen most of these characters before. That's the sister. Or who I think is the sister. What happened to the other guy who was always with them in, like, opening 4 and 5? Ooh. Something I don't think I've mentioned about his friend, kind of with the pale skin, who wears blue. I think his ability somehow centers around snakes. Feels like every time he, shoots something out, it looks like the heads of several snakes are, like, coming forth from within him. Once again, I'm going to argue the openings have become even better since they aged up the characters after opening 6, I think it was. I've really enjoyed these. I was kind of expecting to sort of be let down by the Boruto openings just based off of a lot of sentiment in the comments from the Naruto and the Shippuden openings videos, but man, I've been super impressed with the openings so far. We've only got 2 openings left. We've got opening 11, the second to last one here, and I believe we're turning back to 30 FPS at this point, so all of you who are stressing out about the 60 FPS, you can rest easy now. We got 30 FPS on the way. Here we go. That was Naruto and Boruto fist bumping again. The silhouettes. Classic transition. This feels like a look back over the course of time. Like we're seeing Boruto at several different age stages. I like this opening so far. Anabun. Okay, look at how odd this dude's face looks at the moment. Now, I assume this is Boruto, just based off the, the jacket and the hair and everything. But, like, what is going on here? And the one we saw, I think, in opening 8 or 9, I want to say, this was black. What is the significance of it being blue? Is it the same as when it's black? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Ooh. Have we seen that person yet? We've seen this already. Huh. That one was pretty strong too, I would say. I've genuinely loved almost every single one of these openings I've seen. I feel like the consistency of the strength of the Boruto openings is probably what has surprised me most. I was expecting to come into this kind of with the understanding that it's not as good of a show as the other 2, and maybe the openings would reflect that as well. I think the opposite couldn't be more true. I think if anything, I've been even more impressed with the Boruto openings, so definitely glad I've watched these today. We've only got one more, and it's called Arma Legendado. Legendado. I'm gonna go with Karma for now. This is our final opening for today, opening 12. Let's do it. Oh, this is cool. Wait, what does that say? Boruto. Okay. Okay, my question about this, because there was just the 4 of them standing there on the pillars. Where is the dude who was with them in openings 4 and 5 when they were still kids? I haven't seen him in a while. Ooh, that might not bode well for what actually happened to him. Oh, sick. Look at that person on the left. That's the sister, I think. Ooh. Wouldn't say I'm crazy about the song so far. There's the Naruto run. Oh, that is really cool. This one has seemed like a really good showcase of all the characters. I think it's pretty clever what they've done with these openings, especially the second half of them. The first half I definitely enjoyed as well, but it felt like at some point along the way, they actively made the decision, roughly around the time that they aged the characters up, to kind of revert, or maybe not revert, but take the storytelling and make it resemble what the Naruto and Shippuden openings looked like, in the sense that, as I've mentioned several times in the video already, kind of the vibe that Naruto and Sasuke had with one another, the yin-yang. Whoever this guy that is with Boruto in these openings, they sort of started to reflect that same sort of vibe as well. I feel like a broken record for most of this video, but I'm genuinely shocked at how good the Boruto openings were. I mean, everyone seemed to be so down on it largely in the comments that... and you know, for what it's worth, maybe the show is not as good as the openings dictate. If I was to be, you know, swayed one way or another to watch the show after having seen openings, I would definitely be more encouraged to watch it after having seen them here today. I've got lots more openings reactions in the coming weeks, including Persona, Gintama, Fairy Tail, Fate, and lots of others that I really want to do. So I will see you all in 2 weeks' time, as I will be traveling next week for the majority of the week. And until then, I hope you've had a fantastic rest of your day. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Boruto opening was. And until the next time, have a great one, and I'll see you then. Peace.